give this deal a test this morning. Oh, it's already falling apart. I don't think this is gonna work. They need to rotate it in a different direction, but we'll give it a whirl. You'll not be see mostly the looks like the foot of it. Okay, we're going. We're going to take the dog in. Alright, peppermints. Alright. We have a place in Fredericton called the... Oh, we gotta close the door here. Oh, it's slippery. I have to take it careful here. A place called the Bulk Barn. So my wife said, go in there and get yourself some peppermints. Because I'm always looking for these. We have a peppermint up here. They stopped making it. It's made by a company called Gadon. They're famous for their chocolates and stuff like that. But anyway, they don't make them anymore, so you have to get these other brands, which is no big deal. Okay, brakes work. And the Bulk Barn carries this off brand. They're not as big and square on the shoulders, but they're an English mint. They're not like a Scotch mint, which is a round or an oval kind of a shape. But anyway, I started scooping it in the bag, and I thought, geez, this is not going to last very long. So I must have put 4 or 5 scoops in there. Filled up one of those plastic bags about halfway. When I took it up to the till, that's when you got shocked. $25.02 it cost. This should be slippier than hell down in here. Not bad. I'm gonna gotta get gas, and I gotta let a letter to mail out. So we gotta do just pay attention, Bob. Okay. Friggin' bladder. What's wrong? Whoops. There. Oh, what do you got now? Tourist here or something. Oh, we got some snowmobilers that are back here. Well, we'll have to muck with this thing here. I didn't realize it's stuck to the windshield like that. So it'll work, except it's pointed down too far. Man. That's just the way it's going to be. Don't think it's a good idea to go whipping along here either. Because there's an awful lot of ice showing through here. A little bit. Not only that, it just throws up more mud and crud up underneath the Jeep's got enough. So we're pricing out tires yesterday for another few hours of my life wasted. She says, you got to go to the Wonder Tire Auto or Wonder Auto Tires, whatever it was called. She says, they told me, and I says, yeah, they told you. They said you go there to get your tires. $430 some each. And the same thing that Costco has. And they're hassle free at Costco. For $2.89, I think it was. Or $3.89. $2.89. They were less. The other ones were $4.36, I think it is actually. And they wanted installation fee. There's some kind of a warranty fee There's a whole bunch of stuff they tack on. You go to Costco, it's probably straightforward, and I can't remember. But it's still a freaking lot of money. $1,200, $1,300. Where the other one was something like $3,400. I can't remember exactly. But not too bad here where the sun can hit, but right here, I bet you this is icy. Looks icy. Not bad. So, we got an appointment with the dog at 1:30. And it's 11:15. So I've got lots of time. And as you can see, the road is breaking up again. And we'll have some pretty big frost heaves on it. This first one's right up here. Well, this is actually the second one. There. That's not too bad now. Does it take long for the frost to come out? It rained all day yesterday, pretty heavy, which is good. We need the rain here. Last year it was so dry the grass was crackling under your feet. I never had the most since July, the beginning of July. It just got hotter and hotter and hotter. Alrighty, we don't want to be going too quick down here today. This part of the road really gets tore up. Yeah, not too bad. If it wasn't like an icy surface on it, you could just fly down here. These bumps are nothing. You can still go at a pretty good clip. Wow, not much of a view today. I think I'm going to have a whiz right here. Just right with you, folks. Yeah. You old prostrate. You young guys, you'll find out soon enough. I don't know how many men get problems with the prostrate when they get older. There. But I can imagine, well, I would rather have what I got than cancer, that's for sure. I already had that twice. But we're okay. Not jumping in the air to click my heels anymore. I can do that on the ground, I found. This is gotta be careful here because this is icy. Because the sun spends most of the day over towards the right after the morning here. the sun doesn't get to shine on the right side of the road much. Thing's holding together pretty good. I can't push it anymore. Sorry about half the screen being the hood of the Jeep. You say to wait 20 minutes before you put the camera in it, but I figure I can grab it after it bounces off the dash. And it's got a pretty good protective cover I bought for it when I bought it brand new. The phone's getting pretty old, but still works pretty good. Now I did see, yesterday I was fiddling with it. I could mount the camera on the wiper, or not the wiper, what do you call those? The blinds in the front, the windshield blinds. Not sure how that would work, if I can open the clamp up enough. But then I don't want to rip away on the fabric on there. My son's first car, a smoker had it, and this woman had grandkids too. Well, every time you could see the roof that had cigarette burns in it, and see with the blinds in the front, visors, that's what they're called. Anyway, the kids had crayons and they all fell down onto the heater, so when the heater was cranking out, it just smelled like Crayola waxy candles there, or crayons burning. Good thing I didn't have to go in there too often. So I don't forget the mail, which is reflecting on the front windshield here of the dash. We can go to the mailbox. Ooh, look at this road. It's a lot better down here. We're, I don't know, I think 150 feet, but I'd have to check here. Let me see here. There's an off-road. Initializing. There. 191 feet. Holy. And we're heading downhill because this is the way the little creek over there goes. Okay. We sure don't burn much wood anymore compared to what we used to burn. That's okay. That saves another $1,200 a year by not having to order wood. It's probably more than $300 a cord now too. So that guy has a stack of wood like you wouldn't believe. Oh, forgot that one. Sorry, Storm. We were airlifted. Whew. So I wonder how long that video is going to work today. Of course, I put it on the other side, so it's not really in the way. Okay. But might as well get it. I guess it went up 8 cents a liter already. And I did think about getting some more. I think it was Thursday when I went into the city. Oh well. I don't think this is going to clear either. This fog. Oh, the hockey rink should be filled up today. That'd be coming to a close soon. All the championships. Lots of cars, just full parking lot. School on the left. Oh, there's a nice tractor. And it won't be long and the geese will be coming back. Oh good, they filled that big freaking hole in there. That was a monster hole, that one. Thing is, a lot of these potholes, you can't see them at night. Look at this road. It's friggin' needs paving. All these big lumber trucks just push it down. Got a big groove. Okay, we gotta be careful here. Might be lucky. Too bad. Okay, let's see. Okay, be right back again. Quebec is going to. There we go. The number one cause of accidents is falls. Oh, we're 114 feet here, so we dropped 40 feet since the Dorn Ridge Road, and we're kind of up on a hill here, too. Let's hang on here, get the old freaking shorts fixed. Okay. Now, I just noticed something. I gotta do that. If I could. There it is. Oh, that ain't gonna work. There we are. You did it. They did it. Okay. I don't want to take the freaking camera out of there now. Okay. That works. Thank you, Missy. This is the second one she bought me. Yesterday, or the day before, I used the tripod that she bought for me. But you have to carry that damn thing around. That's not pleasant at all. There. Water. We got water. There we go. Yeah, that's better. We got peppermints, we got Tic Tacs. I'm living the dream. Oh, good news. I contacted my friend this morning. Him and his family were living in Dubai. He's on his way to Glasgow now. So that's one guy I know over there that's not going to be there anymore, which is good. I wonder how long it's going to take for old Trump to realize that he might not have won this war, and that the Iranians, as it appears, with all these Houthis and these other guys he's got going on, Hezbollah, he's got these groups all over the Middle East, and where they do whatever. And they're making it very unstable for the folks that live there. And the Arabs are not too happy now because they're not making any money. It's so freaking cold in here now. We'll try 20. Oh well. Sure glad I didn't. We're not living there. I left. I ragged in Canada 10 years ago last January. There's a lot of things have changed since then. Oh, I should check my list. Before I forget, I should look at the list when I stop up here somewhere. Boy, they're right in there. Packed right in for church today. There. Man, that guy's got a lot of logs. I don't know, he does about 50 cords or more a year, I think. I can't remember how much. Actually. Thing is, with that wood, these logs, regardless of how long they stay out there, unless they're split, they don't really dry, because works run most of them anyway. It's kind of like waterproofing over. So when you do get the wood, you bring it home, you order it early, so the sun can get on it, and then you rack it up. But unless you've got that spread out all over the place, it's not going to dry if it's hidden underneath other pieces. It'll dry a bit, but so that when you stack it in there the first year, in my woodshed, for example, there might be enough air circulation in there to help. Well, it gets hot in there, so that'll help. But it doesn't help with that. We live in a high humidity part of Canada, probably 70 right now. Oh, we got some turkeys out there on the field. Gobbling up. We got turkeys every freaking where now. Never used to have turkeys. That was something the Americans had, like in Maine. But I guess it's because of global warming, they just keep wandering up. What we're worried about here, I think, is the pigs. These feral hogs, they call them. They can really make short of somebody's crop, dig up a lawn, and then overnight, whatever, you know, just destructive little buggers. And they never were what do you call it, normal here. So I think the only ones there used to be was way down like in Mexico, javelinas or something they call them. Javelins, or I don't know, something like that anyway. Okay. Camera's a little tippy. Boy, that was weird. I was looking at the camera and all of a sudden there was a car rushing at me. And I can charge it, but I don't have a long enough cord in here anymore. These cords don't last very long. You start screwing up at the ends. This is called Keswick Landing. This is down where we're close to where the Keswick River dumps into the St. John River, which dumps into the Bay of Fundy. Where should we get some gas at? Nope, we gotta go. There we go. Cornfields. Oh, gee. Appears to be a lot less snow down here. My big field is still covered in snow because you've seen the other day they're walking up to the fire pit. There's still like 8 inches of snow underneath the hard crust. We're gonna have another day pretty soon up about 7 degrees, I think, maybe 7 or 11 Celsius. Which is getting there. Oh, the river looks like it's out. On this side. Spring's coming, boys, girls. think we got the only tree that's got, or a bush that still has its leaves. Yeah, winter. White, gray, and green. Yeah, thank you. Living in Abu Dhabi when we first got there, they didn't use planes to shuffle the royal family around. They just went in limos on the main highways. And they always shut all the roads off, like between the airport and the palace. So the guys out there, they're all hanging on to high-end assault weapons, big clips in them. Block all the traffic. There's Humvees with 50 calibers mounted on it. And then these things would, these sheikhs and stuff would just whistle past you. Like heads of state and whatever they were. And then the road would open normally. Pretty neat. Oh, I watched a guy last night on a YouTube video. He did it on his own. Took him a weekend. He could he had a, like what they call a 4D map. So this is more or less 2D. Then there's a third dimension. And then there was a fourth dimension where he zoomed out of the Earth, and it had, he could see all the satellites, he had all the identity numbers on it, all the warplanes, the ships, cars, traffic, street lights, or not street lights, but those cameras that they're watching the city with. Pretty wild. I can't remember. I think it was called Worldwide. But he showed the first hours of when the war started in Iran. He had recorded it, and how all the planes scattered away from Iran and the Persian Gulf, or the Arabian Gulf, whatever you want to call it. Some people get upset when you say Persian Gulf. But anyway, you could see all the military planes leaving, like the fighters leaving the, what do you call it? Aircraft carriers and stuff like that, and heading in for their sorties. I thought that was pretty cool. Real-time traffic. The amount of planes flying over America. Holy frick, man, that's busy. I'm surprised there's not more traffic accidents. But I am a lover of maps. I don't like that feeling of being lost. I go right into panic mode. Well, not so panicky, but I get hyper. Maybe is another word to put it, describe it. I gotta quit looking at that camera on the window there. and it's at a slight slant, so we're gonna have to doctor it up a tad. Watch out for the hole. Okay, get gas at the end, that way I can bring a fuller tank home. Better not forget. Plus, I gotta get some groceries at the store when they take storm. It'll only be a few minutes. I'm so glad Erica's kind-hearted, because she hardly charges us, and that's really helps. Oh, I gotta go to the bank first. I gotta get some moolah. And then go. Jeez, we're like 2 hours early. So maybe we'll go shopping first. And I got 3 o'clock, I gotta go to another store. It's on this side, and pick up these salmon. The guy's going to cut them up on his saw, and we're getting them for something like $6 a piece, and we're going to use it for help feed the dogs. Oh, we got a problem here, Houston. Watch out. Water over the road. If that's the case, they gotta raise the center line here. But you can see the grooves. That's how people get driving on that, and they hydroplane. I've had that happen to me once. That scared the living life out of me. It's a weird feeling. It's just like free falling. And you got no control, you don't know where it's gonna go. Pretty neat actually, but it scares the hell out of you. 11:15. I gotta check my clock, because it could be 12:15. So let's get that friggin' piece of paper. 50. Oh, it's in there deep. Okay. Oh, it's scrunched up. Okay, post office. Yes. Storm. Superstore. I can do that maybe first. I gotta find out what time it is. I think we'll just go this way for a minute. Check the old clock. Out at the Superstore here. then from there, I'll make my decisions. I have to come back to Superstore, so I might as well do that later. I'll just go and save someplace safe to, for frick's sakes, what's going on here now? A bang up. It appears. Engine 4. Yes, we had a little crunch here. Thank you for your service. Okay, I gotta go to the bank. Let's do that first. Oh, did you see that rabbit go across the road? There's a whole bunch more there too. Must be a club. They're clubbing it. Okay, list bananas and stuff. Oh, battery change. What time is it here? Oh, the freaking clock's up there. Battery. We'll have to find out when we stop up at the bank. I'll shut her down, man. I could turn the radio on, but then they'll play some music, and then YouTube won't like it because some artist isn't getting royalties. And that's just the way it is. And we don't know if any of these clocks out here are accurate. And that's just it. So we're going to go on the bridge a different way. Like we had Domino's from there the other night. Yeah, if you buy a pizza here and you're going to eat it at our house, that's the last thing you do, and then you head straight to our place. It might be warm enough when it gets there, but it's because of the bottom of the box. All the greasy oil there soaks through it. I always thought they used to put a piece of like a wax paper down underneath it because of that, but I guess not. Okay. Another Tim's restaurant. This is a scary friggin' ramp. Whoever designed this friggin' ramp thing here, I think it was somebody's cousin. Right, Storm? Alrighty. Okay, how are we doing for traffic? As you'll see, it's really hard to see. And if you come whipping around here, like when I first came here, first time I drove right over here, this spot here. Come on. I just kept going. I never stopped. Boy, I tell you, Giselle there, she made her point. I got it. Nope, river's not quite out, but it's not very safe though. I can see that right here. Now, we gotta go to the bank, so we gotta go up the hill. Let's go a different way this time. A lot of times I'll scoot around down there, and I'll go up my street. And sometimes I'll go where that guy is in front of me. They're going off to the right. That'll take me up the main street. But since I got to go to the top of the hill, I can get up there this way too. Oh, we got to get across the lake. Got to get across the lake. Oh, good. We got to get across this one too. Now we turn left. And we lost the blinker. Arr. Come on, Dolly. Go. Hey. We're hiring. Yes, sir. Okay, now we're on Brunswick Street. Nurse McAdam Funeral Home. Funeral. I never get that. There's one difficult word I have. That one. And they're the most expensive. That was where my father-in-law was buried. Or fixed up. I gotta ask a buddy there, see if he can whip me up a cheap box for my ashes someday. I'm paying $400 when I could give that to somebody that needs it more than them. Can't really freaking see here. Alright, we're going. We're going anyway. Okay, up we go. Wow, that's pretty good. The camera's still recording. At least I think it is. We only had one blip. Gift boutique. Empty. St. Dunstan School. That's why I made my mistake the other day. It's going too fast to slow down, officer. Everybody speeds up this friggin' hill. 55, I'm usually going 60. Slow it down by the time you get up to this light here. Fellow there, it looks like he's had a couple of those wobbly pops. Alright. Yes, sir. A saxophone he's lugging. Montgomery Street. Then Priestman Street's the next light. Then we got to go to Prospect Street, and that's it. We'll shut the video off after I get to the cash machine. Here's the doctor's office there on the right. Wow, let's go. Time change here. Come on. You can do it.